I know I should be sleeping, but I just can't seem to figure myself out any more than usual.
Hello everybody, and welcome to the Symbiote Studios show. My name is Catnip, and tonight we're playing Undead Darlings, No Cure for Love. This game looks interesting, to say the least, and to be honest with you, I'm pretty excited to play it. I cannot wait. So, in case you didn't know, we're with Symbiote Studios, hence the name the Symbiote Studios show. We make lots of cool plushies, toys, shirts, pins, and lots more. You can check us out at shop.symbiotestudios.com, and very soon, this has been the longest rework ever, just at symbiotestudios.com. I mean, currently that's our manufacturing site, but very soon we're merging them all together. You know? Merging, coming together, one love, one website, everything you could need. All right, well, without further ado, I'm gonna play this game right here. Gotta get used to the Switch controller again. I'm not gonna read this, but I'll give you guys enough time to read it yourself in case you want to. It's, you know, titillating text. All right, I gotta read it. I'm gonna read it, jeez, I always have to. Alarms, sounds of traffic, helicopters, the screams of your neighbors. Your dream seems to consist only of these. You look around your dreamscape. From your bedroom window, you see that fires have broken out inside several of the houses on your cul-de-sac. Cul-de-sac, that's a cool word. No cars are in sight, but people in the horizon. What's up, Comet Pikachu? They're coming toward you, shambling, directionless. They approach your front door and begin to bang their fists against any part of your house they can reach. Their skin is peeling. No, it can't be. Everybody is turned into a zombie, and they are coming to eat you while you sleep. It might not be such a bad thing if you were... Okay. Holy crap! You shoot up in your bed and are greeted by a light so bright it feels as though you were locked in your basement playing an MMO all summer. You squint, groan, and act like a whiny child all over. I think that's kind of redundant. Wait, was it Sunday? Did I sleep in? You glance at the small clock on your bedside nightstand. As your eyes begin to wash away the haze from your sleep, the numbers come into focus. The clock reads 12 o'clock. It flashes on and off in regular intervals. A power surge? You know, when I ever hear the name Reggie, I think of Nintendo Reggie. I mean, don't you guys kinda? I don't know. You fall back into your pillow, using the uncertainty as an excuse to drift back into the sweet embrace of sleep.
Are you okay, Reggie? I heard you shout from downstairs.
Voice acting!
I'm surprised you didn't just come downstairs all groggy and confused like you always do.
So I'm guessing I'm Reggie? I'm Reggie. That's me. I'm Reggie. There's no text. Why would I hit next at this point? Okay, our first issue. Of course she comes in before your brain is able to switch gears and start a new dream. It's your next door neighbor and longtime friend Pearl. If my next door neighbor ever showed up in my bed, no matter how cute she was, I'm calling the cops. Get out of my house. Okay, maybe she's really cute. Pearl took it upon herself to come over, wake you up, and make you and your father breakfast, and act as some kind of maternal surrogate ever since your mother passed away. The tragic mother passing away trope. This whole routine began shortly after the two of you started carpooling to middle school together. Save the environment, carpool. While a nice gesture, it has come at a price. You have long since abandoned hope of having time to yourself. Where there is Reggie, there will be Pearl. Aw, that's sweet. It's really sweet, it actually is. You don't particularly mind it, although a lot of people seem to misinterpret your relationship that began when you were kids and continues even now. Your eyes shut tight in an infantile fit of lethargy, and you feel the edge of your bed begin to slope as Pearl leans her weight onto it. She says nothing else, but you are able to tell that she is starting to climb into the bed. onto the bed, sorry. Onto the bed, not into the bed. Maybe later she'll climb into the bed, but right now she's climbing onto the bed. Keep your shirt on. It'll happen, I'm sure. Is she trying to lay down and nap with you? Not her. No way. Why isn't she talking? Even with your eyes shut, you can feel her reaching toward you. Unable to keep up the sleepy act any longer, you open your eyes and see some kind of joke. Is Pearl in the zombie makeup? It looks way too real. Even though her hand is inches from your face, there's no trace of warmth emanating from it.
I was so worried that you'd never wake up. I don't know what I would have done.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is the first game of this kind that we played on the Switch that has interactivity. Just a little bit makes such a big difference. Thank you. Okay. Away fiend. How is this a dream? Breakfast in bed, eh? Okay. I'm gonna go, how is this a dream? I think that one fits the best, probably, you know? This has to be a dream. A weird one, where you decide to cosplay as an extremely overused movie and game monster for some reason.
What? I don't know why you think my clothes are overused. It's not like I can wash stuff the way I used to.
No, not your clothes. Rather, wait. I shouldn't have to explain myself in my own dream. As my dream, you should know exactly what I mean, so... Your eyes are able to focus better now, and you realize that Pearl truly looks horrifying. Something far beyond a simple coat of white makeup. Sounds like some girls I dated in China. There's a major issue in China with too much white makeup on the face. It's like kabuki theater sometimes. Well, maybe not horrifying, but no longer human, to say the least. Pearl notices your mouth hanging agape before you do, and then offers a weak smile in reply.
It's kind of surprising to see me like this, huh? I'm glad you didn't freak out. I was hoping we'd be able to get along like nothing had changed, but...
Yeah, it's just all casual when you're like, I turned into a zombie, you know, I thought we could still hang out. I thought it was all good.
Thanks for trying to play it cool. I made you some food downstairs. Let me explain what happened while you eat, okay?
Either I cannot tell the difference between the few different Japanese conversion actresses, you know, like there's some that I can, you know, like you can tell Funimation stable from like, you know, Sentai stable from like, you know, Aniplex. But in these games, I feel like a lot of the same voice actors are used over and over and over. Look at my finger do this over and over again. Ooh, nuzzle zombie, nice. Sure, give me just a minute. I have to finish waking up, I guess. You follow Pearl down to the kitchen. You notice more and more how she is not her usual self. Skin tone aside, she's moving a lot slower. Cautious even. She used to hop right down your stairs, but now it's as if she's sneaking around someone else's house, hoping to remain undiscovered. As you step into your kitchen, you get a nice whiff of what she had been preparing. Chicken noodle soup? Are you sick? Maybe you turn into a zombie too. You smack a hand against your forehead to check, but you feel as warm and greasy as ever. A bit too greasy even. How long have you been asleep? Greasy forehead. The main trope of teenage boys. The situation is too surreal. Your zombie friend places a steaming bowl of soup down on the table in front of you. I really didn't mean this to sound rude, but everything in the soup is normal, right?
No way. I tossed in some people meat and some rat meat and some...
Come on. Come on.
Silly. I had to claw my way through a lot of supermarkets to find these cans of soup, you know.
What? Why? It dawns on you. Zombie apocalypse? Something big went down as you slept, and now the world is embroiled in chaos and the undead, and your childhood friend is among them. Why am I reading this like I'm from like the Twilight Zone? It could be any house. It could be your house. But it's in a dimension unlike any other. A dimension called the Catnip Zone. Actually, stupid question. Sorry, and thank you. You sit down at the table. Here it goes again. Like a kind of a not Robert Pack. Stack, Ultra Magnus. That dude and the Twilight Zone dude. It's kind of like that, but with an effeminate voice. That's what I'm doing. Here we go. You sit down at the table, pick up a spoon, and start to devour the soup. It feels like your body has not had food in ages. As you try to stuff yourself full of nutrients, your body suddenly rejects the massive influx of food, forcing you to hack it back up and onto the floor.
Ew, gross. Maybe you shouldn't eat too fast, or too much. Your stomach might not be ready for that much stuff to fall into it.
This is interesting, okay. Pearl grabs a fistful of paper towels, which you take from her so you can clean up your own accident like an adult. You think about why her arms would be wrapped in gauze. She always was clumsy with kitchenware, but now if her motor skills are compromised, then maybe. Nope, all 10 fingers are there. The soup is pearl free. I like the writing of this so far. So far top notch. Pretty good. Not bad. I'm into it. Rod Serling. Thank you. Thank you, Common Pikachu. Who's Ultra Magnus's voice character? That's not Rod Serling, is it? Rod Serling is the guy from Twilight Zone, right? Who did Ultra Magnus in Transformers the movie? My bad. I'll take it slow. That'll give you a chance to fill me in, right? What happened? Typical zombie plotline or what? This is when Catnip tries out for his acting skills. Pearl leans against the kitchen counter across from you. She sighs and brushes some unseen dust from her jeans.
I don't know the details except for what your dad told me.
I love this as voice acting. Awesome. I'm sure he made it all up too. But man, zombies? Are you kidding me? How lame. Pearl looks off to the side, lightly puffing her cheeks. You aren't lame because you're a zombie. More like, it's lame that a zombie apocalypse happened.
It's okay. I know what you meant. Before I get into it, your dad left this note on the fridge. It'll probably do a better job at explaining things than I would anyway.
Robert Stack! I think it's Robert Stack. Unsolved Mysteries. Robert Stack, right? It is. You know it. Okay. So he's not here? Guess I'll find out. You read the note. Reginald. I'm Reginald. I'm so sorry that it came to this. Before we realized it, its scale had grown too large to be stopped. The virus leaked out and became widespread, although we were quite pleased to see that it affected different creatures in different ways, humans included. Pleased? Did you read this, Pearl? My dad sounds like an evil scientist.
I read it, yes. But it sounded like plain old Mr. Happenstance to me.
That'd be funny if my last name was Happenstance. I'd be like, I'm Reginald Happenstance of the Happenstances. You continue. By the time you read this, my son... Wait, I continue. That was me talking, not the dad. Nailing this. Here we go. By the time you read this, my son, I will be gone. Pearl will still come around to check on you, though. I admit that without long-term studies, even I am unsure how long she may be able to retain her human conscience. I must apologize for drugging you that night. Your first time drinking scotch with your old man, and I went and put an experimental drug in your glass. Doesn't that happen to us all? The first scotch with our fathers, and we're drugged, and then taken advantage of and thrown in a closet somewhere in West Virginia. It happens to us all. I promise scotch is not normally like that, so try it again sometime. True story, when I went to Scotland, I don't drink alcohol, but we had a platter of we had a testing? We had served to us many different scotches from the region that were all fine, all on Amazon's bill. Thank you, Amazon, that was great. And if I ever was to drink alcohol again, I definitely would be a scotch drinker. But I would like to encourage all the kids out there not to drink alcohol because it'll destroy your life. The end. You know, it blocked that word, but I think you're trying to say a name, so I'm going to allow it. Mr. Bumblebot, and hello to you. No, I think it's Robert Stack was Ultra Magnus. I mean, I could be wrong, but I really think it was Robert Stack. Okay, here we go. Anyway, if you do read this and Pearl is not displaying any further signs of necrosis or mental decay, then I urge you to take her to your father's office. But if he's when you say my off, anyway, okay. There, I've stowed away a sample of the cure that we were able to develop before things got out of hand. It will undo the necrosis, but only for those who retain their humanity. And I can't say words like that correctly because I can't say human or humanity because it dropped the H for some reason. I don't know why, whatever. I know I'm saying it wrong, but it's fun. Okay, well, Mr. Bumblebot, every time you say the word dick, I know you mean it like short for Richard, but it keeps blocking it, so I have to unblock it every time. So don't, oh my gosh, now Loj is totally gonna spam the word in chat. But anyway, don't, I get it, say Richard from now on, we got it, here we go. We never did get the chance to dig deeper into that little snafu. Well, this all may not make much sense to you now, but if Pearl's still with you, then she is very much alive. We'll see how alive she is later. Okay, that's messed up. Her body may be cold, and she may look different on a physical level, but know that her heart is still human. Magnus is but his name? I know. Okay, listen, here's what I'm trying to get to. I swear to you, the gentleman in Transformers the movie, the only real Transformers movie, none of this Michael Bay stuff, I'm talking about the original 1986 cartoon, the dude who plays Ultra Magnus, I think his name is Robert Stack. He's the guy from Unsolved Mysteries. So just, because I can't do it right now, right? Go into Google and go, who was the host of Unsolved Mysteries? And that, my friends, is Ultra Magnus, not Richard Magnus. Hello, I'm Richard Magnus of the Magnuses, and Optimus, I'm here to take over for you. Until I die, and then Hot Rod will take over for me, because I'm an idiot, and on the planet of junk, I held out the Matrix and got blown up. Jeez, that's Spoon's favorite character. What a terrible character. If she's not with you, then I pray for your safety and further urge you to get the cure into someone's hands who can replicate it for the masses. Or I could waste the cure and just have a girlfriend forever. Cure. Prigger. I don't even know what you're saying. SR, look up Unsolved Mysteries host. All I can advise you to do in either case is, after retrieving the cure, head to the city. Surely someone else will have stayed behind at the lab. I'm laughing so hard. Dick Magnus. Richard, come over here. Wheelie is acting up. Okay. It sounds like Grimlock. Grimlock's real name is Richard M. Grimlock. Okay, we're so close, but then the end came. No matter what happens, know that I love you, and I have not abandoned you. Oh my gosh, are you going to become a creature that I have to fight in the end, like a chimera? Possibly. Maybe. Let's do it. Yes, thank you, Transformers. Wiki agrees with me. It's Robert Stack from Unsolved Mysteries or something. But it's the dude from Unsolved Mysteries. Even though I'm saying his name wrong, it's not Richard Bob Smith Grimlock III Magnus. If you and I can survive this, then surely all humanity can do the same. Protect the cure. Save the cheerleader. Save the world. We're all counting on you. Hold on, here we go. Corncob pipe time, ready? Dr. Reginald P. Happenstance the Third. He has Cajun at the end of him, right? He's a proper man, but he's also a Cajun man, so he has to go at the end. Wow.
You're acting surprised about everything today.
Well, I did wake up and you were a zombie, so, you know, what do you think? I should be a little surprised. Gutierrez was Hot Rod, yes. Stax did the movie, Jack Angels did the series. Who gives a flying flippity fajita who Jack Angels is? There is one Ultra Magnus, and only one, and that is the movie's Ultra Magnus. And he's a terrible character in every iteration of him, because the true leader of the Autobots is Optimus Prime, and the second leader of the Autobots is Hot Rod. Ultra Magnus is some punk who gets caught, gets blown up, and basically they should rename him to, like, Concede Magnus, because every version of him, he does something dumb where he hurts the Autobots, he hurts himself, he hurts everyone. He's the worst character. It's inconceivable. Okay. How else could I possibly react to this?
I don't know.
So you knew about the existence of a cure? Why didn't you go use it?
Because it sounded important not to. And like he said, I'm still a human.
Okay. Well, I guess that makes sense. We need to, like, you know, replicate it and multiply it and... No, he said your heart's human. That's very different.
Whatever. Besides, even if I wanted to take the cure, my dad locked it away somewhere at the station. I don't know why he hides all his stuff there.
Wait, hold on. Wait, but even if I want to take the cure, my dad locked it away. Wait a minute. Is Reginald Happenstance my father or her father? I'm a little confused. Vote now. Is it... Is the guy writing that paper, the guy who wrote the note to us, that's my father, right? Reginald Happenstance, correct? It's her father? Why is he writing me a note then? Why would her father write me a note? Hey, I know she's not your girlfriend, and in no way are you, like, intimate, and, really, we just live next to you, but, yeah, I caused this a zombie apocalypse, and, if you don't mind, I'm gonna, like, place my daughter in your care, even though you're a kid yourself, and, yeah, you have no way of making money, and the world's blown up, and, really, she's not a real girl anymore, so you'd have more fun with, like, an inflatable doll, but you should take care of her, and now, here's a letter explaining the complex plot of the whole thing. Yeah, the BFFs, but like, oh yeah, like, example, right? I'm a kid and like, the next door neighbor's my BFF and like, their parents die and turn everyone into zombies and they're like, here you go, catnip, take over the world. I don't think so. Hey, what's up, Stacks? That's my wink. Oh, I gotta do it this side because this side's sexier. Here we go. Alright, there we go. Alright. Because he's weird? I mean, he hid a keg of beer behind a false wall that moved aside when you played a specific song. Or, wait a minute, no, it's my dad. You know why I know it's my dad? Because if not, work with me. I'm gonna use logic here, okay? If the note was not from my father, okay, in this story, then the next door neighbor's dad, her dad, had scotch with me. So you're telling me in this story, in your theory, here's how it goes. The next door neighbor's dad, who caused the zombie apocalypse, who turned his daughter into a zombie, had scotch with me the night before and then drugged me. Or are you saying that both my father and her father are in on this evil plot somehow together? Because I'm confused. Who wrote the note? I thought it was my dad because he drugged my scotch, right? Due. He had scotch to drug you. Yeah, he had scotch to drug me, right? But who's he? Is he my dad or her dad? Vote now. My dad or her dad? Here we go, guys. You got this one. Who? My dad gave me the scotch, but who wrote the letter? I thought the letter was the guy who gave me the scotch because in the letter it says he gave me the scotch, right? I'm not crazy. The next door neighbor had scotch with me? You're telling me, hold on. Stop. Put a pin in that, baby. Okay, so the next door neighbor caused the zombie apocalypse, had scotch with me the night before, called me his dad, but he's really the neighbor girl's dad, who now is my responsibility. This is a lot to take in. A lot to take in for my young mind. Okay? So we're going to continue on with the story, but let's just say it's complicated. I don't understand. Because he said, finally got to have a scotch with your old man. He said your old man, like he's my dad. So if he's not my dad and he's the girl's dad, then why is he having scotches with me? I mean, is it typical in this country for like neighbor dads to come over to like kids who aren't their child's house and have scotches with them? Let's play the shippy game. It's a zombie dating sim. Okay, here we go. Wait, gotta get in character.
Yep, he's weird. I still don't get how that worked.
We're getting off track here. Anything else to add?
Yes. Your dad and mine left a couple of weeks ago. I haven't seen either of them since. And get this, they wouldn't even tell me where they were going.
It's both our dads. It's her dad and my dad. Both of our dads. Mystery solved. Thank you, Pearl. Why not?
Your dad said that in case I lose my humanity, the knowledge I have may remain and I might unconsciously shamble after them.
Makes sense. Sounds like a theory my dad would have.
Uh-huh.
Jeez, I can't believe I was unconscious this whole time. How come I didn't starve?
Didn't you notice the IVs? I had to learn how to stick you with the needle. So every day I'd come over, prick you real good, and put a new pack of fluids up.
Who doesn't like getting pricked by the neighbor's daughter?
But that's not the same as eating. So your body's still kind of weak.
Now we've learned the difference between pricking and eating.
Anyway, the world outside got really bad even before that. The disease affected almost everyone. And just last week, we had another group of zombies wander through.
Wander or shamble?
Sometimes they try to get in here, but when I was able to, I told them to go away.
You told them? So more zombies are like you then? I mean, the letter said it affected different creatures differently, but...
Some people are like me, but almost everyone lost their humanity minutes after they turned. I heard a few different theories on TV, but all broadcasts stopped a few days ago.
This is called the undead prickening. So when I was dreaming about all that stuff, fires, helicopters, sirens, zombies?
Yeah, it actually happened. I stayed here to keep you safe because your dad was quite firm about you not becoming a zombie.
Very firm about it. He's like, my dad, on the other hand, willing to turn me into a zombie for science. Your dad, not so happy about it. Who has the better dad? I would say mine, not yours, Pearl.
Evacuation efforts ended a week ago, and the zombies have all moved on in search of, well...
Brains? Oh, fresh meat?
Yeah.
You hear Pearl's stomach growl at the mention of meat. The back of your mind screams at you to run, but she has been looking after you for so long. Surely she would have eaten you up by now if she really were a malevolent zombie, but... So what have you been eating? I could have nailed that better. Let me try that one more time. Thespian face. So what have you been eating? Nailed it. Pearl? Maybe I don't need to know. So what about the other stuff in the letter, like going into the city? Is it safer there or something?
I don't know, but supposedly some of your dad's co-workers hold up in safe zones where they could continue to work on a mass-producible cure.
She's been eating chicken of the sea. That's what she's been eating.
I have no idea where those safe zones are, though. Maybe our dads left some clues behind for us to find?
Oh boy, maybe. This is a lot to take in right after getting up.
I know, and you did such a good job. Well, that's everything I know.
More interactivity. Okay, this can't be real. No! Con! You look the same. That's how you play it cool with the undead. You're like, baby, you look the same. You always will to me. You are my everything. Honestly, Pearl, you look pretty much the same. Your skin has a different you, sure, but you're still you. At heart. I hope.
Reggie, I don't know if I should smack you for implying that I used to look like a zombie, or hug you for saying that I still look human.
This is women for you. You're gonna get smacked either way. That depends if you're an optimist or a pessimist. It depends if you're a loge or a catnip. Depends. But which is which? Is the glass half full or half empty? Am I making this sign to show something else? Maybe.
Yeah, well, you know that I'm an optimist.
You know, boy. You know it. I sure do. Rain check on the hug, though. Let's figure out our next step first. Before you're able to move on to the next topic, you catch a glance of a vehicle pulling into your home's driveway. That can't be good. The eternal logamist. Logamist. Ham. Okay, great. You can see that the vehicle is some kind of extended cab truck, but it makes so very little sound. I'm gonna say something here. Can we? I can pause for a second, okay? ever since this whole Trump thing, I don't want to get political, and this is not really political, but ever since this whole Trump thing kicked off, right, and like everyone's a maniac and crazy, right, I've noticed a lot of white trucks with American flags in the background, like in the cap, right? I'm not a truck guy myself, but like I've noticed a lot of that, and it's creeping me out, and I think there's something to it, but I can't pinpoint it, and I didn't find anything on Google, so whatever. And there's the end of my conspiracy rant. Are you expecting someone else?
No, that's the first vehicle I've seen in days.
Sax, as an owner of a white truck, I take offense, sir. Well, hey, you're not in my neighborhood, so what do I know? Look at these shoulders, they're pretty and wide. Why don't you come in, give them a try? I don't know what that means. Pearl approaches the front-facing window, peels the curtain to the side for an unobstructed view, and then gasps.
It's a creepy-looking guy. He's got a really big shotgun, Reggie.
Well, I mean, if I had time, I'd get a big shotgun, but I just wasn't given one. Uh-oh. In this situation, shotguns and zombies aren't a good combination. Maybe this guy has a white truck. We just have to let him know we're here before he gets too much adrenaline pumping. He's going to ransack my house for food or porn or ammunition, that's fine. I didn't add the porn in. Do you see that? That's something I would add, but I didn't add it in. It was already... See? Right there. We're not going to be here much longer anyway.
Okay, good plan.
He's ransacking for porn. On the next Symbiote Studios show, we talk about ransacking porn and zombies.
Wait, porn? Reggie, are you hiding Bustlers again?
Okay, that's a great name for a fake porn magazine. Bustlers. It's like, hiding your bus, you're smuggling them, they're bustlers, or they're bustling out. I don't know. I'm not going to go too far into that, but it's a great name for a fake porn magazine. You gotta admit. Maybe they're talking about, maybe it's a video. Who reads magazines anymore? Only me, because I'm old. The end. Okay. Pearl stomps a foot before taking an aggressive and unanticipated step toward you, causing you to fall from your chair and onto the floor in a bout of fear and confusion. She grimaces on behalf and bends down, offering you her hand.
Oops. Are you okay? I'm sorry I yelled. I was so sure that I got rid of them all last time.
Common Pikachu, this is all about your body being ready. Some things never change, huh? As the two of you share a brief smile, reality sets in as the front door is kicked open with a deafening smash. A middle-aged man enters. Middle-aged man. Dun 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 dun. His shotgun cocked and held near his hip. He turns to see a human on the ground and a zombie standing above him, one hand reaching down. For bustlers? Question mark?
What the hell? Get down, kid. I'm here to take out the trash.
Okay, I've only heard you say one sentence and I already know I'm gonna hate you. How it looks, I'll protect you, Pearl. Eek, shoot already. What if you did that? I'm not gonna do it because I want to continue on, but I'm really intrigued. Okay, I'm gonna go with it's not how it looks, or I'm gonna win points with Pearl, so I'll protect you, Pearl, okay? You take Pearl's outstretched hand and rise to your feet. That's when you suck it up and stand between the man's gun and Pearl.
What's your deal, kid? You get your face gnawed off. Move it so I can get rid of that damn flesh chaser before we're both dead.
Flesh chaser. That should be the title of this one. Bustlers and Flesh Chasers. That won't be necessary. She's not one of them. I mean, she is, but she isn't.
Reggie.
Well, she said Reggie really sensually. Like, something's going down.
Well, I'll be. You can talk?
I can do other things too, you know.
Please don't argue with him right now. The man takes a moment to let your words sink in, and then rests the shotgun on his shoulder. Look how buff he is. He's a buff boy. Big boy, big boy, biggest boy, the biggest boy. Name's Buck. Of course his name's Buck. You know his name was going to be Buck. Listen, I didn't have to tell you that ahead of time. You just knew it. It was either going to be Buck or Tim or some doofus country name. It just was gonna be it. Some guys in like low just like, I'm really mad because my best friend at home, his name's Buck, and he's a marine biologist, and he has like 4 degrees, and he'd be really mad at you. Okay, here we go.
I've been looting this stereotypical middle-class subdivision so I can keep on keeping on, but I picked this spot because I thought it was abandoned.
Do you notice that Buck's voice is like kind of muffled compared to the rest? You're not wrong. The 2 of us are here despite everyone else being long gone. I'm Reggie and this is Pearl.
Looting is a crime, mister.
No, dancing is a crime. Dancing's forbidden. The dancing's forbidden.
Have you tried to survive out there being all law-abiding little
Been all
zombie girl?
law-abiding.
It ain't happening.
Mad law-abiding.
Little zombie girl.
He's like sexually oppressive as well. He's like, tap tap on the head. Tappity tap to tap to tap to tap. I'm a man, you're a girl. Men are talking here. Shh. What a douche. You decide to catch Buck up on your current situation, hoping he may be able to fill in some blanks. But instead he goes buck wild, because he's Buck. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I missed the next line because I was like focusing too much on Buck's abs. Give me a moment here, I'll recover. You tell him about the letter your father, Pearl, and her father, because there's a lot of fathers in this, and your plan to go to the police station to find the cure and gather clues after a safe place. The clues about a safe place. I will get back, trust me.
Kinda gutsy to spill all them beans to a guy you just met. Lucky for you, I'm good feet.
And Buck, you talk really low. And steal your topical cream? Wait, whoa. I ain't, first, anyone who says uses the word ain't in a sentence, I instantly am like, you and I aren't gonna be friends. Yeah, okay. So, I ain't gonna pop your head like zits and steal your topical cream. Okay, wait. A lot to unpack here, okay? So, the head in this case, this right here, is the zit. And he's implying that there's topical cream already on it. And he's gonna pop it, and then after the popping, he's going to extract the cream from the head that was there. I'll allow that, Common, because we should not let any clubs that are bad be unmentioned. So Buck Wild, you're on notice. Here we go. That makes no...
Tell me, kid, how you planning to get to the police station? Got a car? Gas? And safe walk, that's for sure.
Who did the voice acting for this guy? Her voice acting is pretty good. His borderlines on mine, as if I was doing the voice acting for this. And we all know my voice is terrible. So for his voice to be slightly worse, it's almost an art. Of course I have a car. I filled this tank right before all...
Reggie?
Yes?
Well, my dad and your dad took the cars.
That's not good. You mean my dad took my car?
Sorry.
He should have taken his own.
But my dad needed one. Ours caught fire during the riots and panic.
Okay. She trails off and her eyes glaze over as she recalls the events that you assume took her life. Oh, forget I said anything. How are we going to get there then?
I don't know. I thought you'd have a plan.
Clearly, because 2 adults left me in charge of a zombie and now I have a hillbilly to take care of also. So clearly I have a plan on this too. The cream of the crop. Good one, Common Pikachu.
Well, hey, I got a truck. One of them hybrid ones.
You knew he had a truck! And it's white, I bet. It's a white truck and it has Make America Great Again on the back and a flag. Because that's what he has. Because you use the word ain't, and you know there ain't anyone smart using the word ain't. I just used the word ain't. It's a hybrid truck. Is there such a thing as a hybrid truck? I mean, the Cybertruck when it comes out, but now, as of right now, is there a hybrid truck? Tell me. Feel free to write in.
I bought it mainly because I want to be a hero, you know, save Earth 1 mile at a time. But it's also got plenty of space for you too. Heck, I even got myself an extended cab.
He has an extended cab hybrid truck. Okay, great. You're doing it. You do that for us? But like you said, we just met, so why?
Kid, you've seen the things I've seen, done the things I've done. You count your blessings and accept the offer.
Okay, he's drawn like he's probably my age, but he's acting like I'm the kid here. Abs McGee is acting like I'm the kid. I don't... Why am I the kid in this? Doesn't make any sense. You know it doesn't.
But don't misunderstand. It's only because I'm all about stomping some zombie heads while you chase after this cure, yo.
Yeah, Reggie. Count your blessings.
Oh, now she's standing up for him. This is like Loge and Spoon. It's like you have one idea and then it's instantly like, you know, the sycophants are just like instantly grabbing on and biting onto it. Here we go. Don't side with him so fast.
How about it, kid? Wanna get moving?
Okay. Your place, Pearl. Let me eat first. Buck any stories. Let me eat first. Your place, Pearl? I don't understand what your place, Pearl would even imply. Buck any story. I'm gonna say your place, Pearl, because it's the one I don't understand. Your place, Pearl, or mine? Which shall it be? Shall we go to yours? Or shall we go to mine? Or shall I stand here and make out with myself? Shall I talk in this voice that I do when I'm trying to pick up the ladies? Or shall I not? Listen to how romantic this voice is. So your place, Pearl, or mine? Before we go, what about your place, Pearl? Need anything?
Not really. Our dads took Jordan to the police station when they took the cars, so...
Wait a minute. Who's Jordan? Did I miss something? Do I have a little brother now? Jordan! Wait. Jordan's okay? The frack, as in frack.
Of course she is. I'm sure she's still at the police station, so let's go see her.
Is she... You could pay an entire Roman legion with your salt, Joseph? Oh, I've got so much salt, baby. I've got a high sodium diet, and it's ready for you. Ready for you? How could I give you a sodium... Anyway.
She's okay? So, this broad's alive?
Yes, this broad... Hold on. Ready? 1950s? This broad is alive. Look at me. I seem like White Knight Warrior today. Fine. This broad's alive. Look at these shoulders. Look at them go. Oh, good question. Is she both okay and alive?
Well, she's just like me.
Oh, there's a GMC Sierra 1500 hybrid model, but it doesn't have the extended bed. Well? Well, if Jordan's at the police station, that means we can get her and the cure in one fell swoop. I'm ready to go.
Then let's climb aboard. Did you know that my truck gets almost 20 miles to the gallon?
Woo, Buck. 20 miles to the gallon. Yip, yip, woo. Yee-haw. Let's get in that truck, Buck. Woo. I hate it already. Yeah, let's save my game, because, you know. Saved. I didn't get to pick the difficulty. It's on Funpocalypse. I say, wait, no, okay. Now what? Back? There we go. Oh my gosh, is it a driving sim now? After an uncomfortable but quiet ride in Buck's truck, the police station looms into view. It has seen better days and looks to be all but abandoned, to say the least. By the way, I thought this was like a dungeon crawler. So if it doesn't turn into a dungeon crawler soon, then I was totally wrong and this is just one of those graphic novels. But it is a better graphic novel than most of the ones we play on here. No patrol cars remain, and the windows, once boarded up to make it a stronghold, have since been destroyed. Whatever is outside is just as likely to be inside, you realize, while Buck tries to parallel park for some reason. He's showing off. He knows I can't parallel park, and that's why he shows off. I didn't have to on my test. No one ever made me parallel park. Why would I learn it? Do I live in a city? He doesn't live in a city. He's a country guy. Why is he doing parallel park?
Oh no. I hope Jordan's okay.
I hope so too.
If she's like you, I reckon the brainless ones will think she's the same as them and leave her alone.
Good, good.
Is that really how it works?
The three of you exit the truck and get trucking up the few cement steps leading to the police station's main entrance. Taking charge like a champ, you trudge ahead of the others and push the large double doors open. Everyone enters the main lobby of the police station, the floor of which is littered with paper, ripped up cardboard boxes, file folders, and more paper. Notice how I emphasize paper. Paper. Either this place was turned upside down in some desperate search, or zombies, much like dogs, enjoy tearing into a good cardboard box. 20 Highway 23 City. So it's pretty accurate. Basically what this dude Buck here is doing is he's promoting the Chevy Silverado. I bet you one of the programmers own a hybrid Chevy Silverado, or they lust after a hybrid Chevy Silverado, so they're like, let's just add that in. Buck closes the doors behind you and Pearl before joining you as you make your way to the reception desk within the main lobby.
Pearl! And Reggie?
Okay, I was kind of hoping she'd have dark hair because dark hair is cute. Jordan pops up from under the reception desk. Based on her skin color and her every motion being a tad stiff, anybody else would have shot first and asked questions later. You glance over at yawning Buck, who has kept his shotgun on his shoulder all the while.
What are you doing here? And who's that guy?
That guy? That guy's Buck Wild. It's good to see you too. That's Buck. He's sort of like our mercenary.
I classify myself more as a drifter, but hey.
Jordan, are you okay? Is it safe here?
I think I don't understand still with what's Jordan's connection to me. Is she like my sister, or is she Pearl's sister, or she's like, I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, I guess I'm fine. Nobody else has been here.
Dancing's forbidden. Really? Didn't you get lonely?
As if I'd get lonely.
You smile. Jordan was always easy to fluster, but Pearl was always quick to back her up.
Reggie, stop it! Whatever. I said I wasn't lonely, so let's move on.
Lonely girl. If you say so, we'll move on and let you get back to being happy and not lonely underneath that desk.
Hey, it's not like I asked you to come here. I mean, why would you want to anyway?
This girl is kind of a jerk for a zombie.
Actually, about why we're here.
Okay, here you go. We're here for you. Chew bubblegum and kick bleep. We've come to conquer. Are these not the same to you? I believe they are. But let's do the top one because I'm a sensitive boy. And sensitive boys don't chew bubblegum and kick butt. That's only Kirk Russell. I don't even know if it was Kirk Russell who said that. Did he? Is that in Big Trouble Little China? Where's that line from? Anyone? We came here for you. Show a little gratitude.
This firecracker's got a lot of harumph in her voice.
Harumph. Harumph, rumph, rumph. Welcome to the harumph room. Population, me and my harumphing. Here's my harumpicord, and my harumpicycle, and my harumpatechalacaline, which I take at night to calm down my harumpies. See? Even Buck thinks you're a hassle.
Even after I'm dead, you're going to tease me? Is that why you came? You just missed pissing off little old Jordan?
Yes, that's why I came. I came all the way in the zombie apocalypse just to make you angry. Oh, they live. Oh, yeah.
I said to stop, Reggie. Don't poke her buttons so much. I mean, think about what we went through.
I'm thinking about it. I just woke up from it. I know I'm going through it right now.
Whoops. Guess you got a lot of foot in your mouth now,
Foot in your mouth. Oh, foot in the mouth. I just switched between like French and Cajun and hillbilly. What? You're just as guilty.
He's sorry, Jordan.
Whatever. I don't care if that's why you're here.
It's not.
Then why are you here? Jeez, out with it already.
Well, I guess we should explain it from the top.
Good idea. Here's what happened, Jordan.
Oh my gosh, please explain it all over again in graphic detail so we're here for 8 more hours. Please do. I would love to hear about the 2 dads who abandoned me. You cross your arms and keep quiet as Pearl relays the morning's events to Jordan. Oh, okay, so nice. This is a better game. This is one of the better ones. You know that. I keep poking my finger at you and that probably annoys people. But look at this. In the middle of the explanation, Buck cracks your shoulder with the butt of his shotgun, a lecherous smile on his face.
Hey, kid, why's your zombie girlfriend acting like an alpha dog all of a sudden?
Because she's a woman, and she's all woman and more man than you could possibly be. And she's not my girlfriend. Pearl's not my girlfriend. She and Jordan are cousins, and She and Jordan are cousins, and Pearl always gets this way around her. I guess it's because they're family, and she's always acted like the big sister.
Is that so? She sounded a tad defensive to me, but alright.
If I knew the script ahead of time, I'd be a little bit better. Not much, but a little bit.
And that's why we came, okay?
Everyone stares at Jordan, who seems to be taking it in, and then she continues to take it in. She takes it in all in for so long, it feels like time has stopped. Wow, she took a lot in, didn't she, kids? A lot. Man, she's still taking it in now. Even though I'm not reading this anymore, she's still taking it in.
Okay? Jordan?
Stop overanalyzing everything. Think like us knuckle dragging baboons. People who can't read knuckle dragging baboons like me. Let me try it again. Stop overanalyzing everything. Think like us knuckle dragging baboons. Baboons.
Don't tell me what to do. I wasn't overanalyzing. I was... Can you explain it one more time?
Did she not say the last line or did I miss it? I think she missed saying the last line.
This isn't like you, Jordan. Are you sure you're okay?
No. Well, not exactly.
And then we get attacked by Jordan. Let's do it. Jordan signals with her eyes to talk with Pearl alone. For a moment, the two take a few steps to the side and begin speaking in hushed tones to one another. Yes, I know I killed that first sentence. It was terrible, but I digress. Let's move on. You two are gabbing away, share with the class, finally zombie gossip. I'm gonna go that one. You two are the best buddies again, I see. Is it because you're family or because you're both zombies?
Oh, grow up, Reggie. Can't you tell something's wrong with Jordan?
There's an understatement.
Can't you leave me alone for a second? Believe it or not, acting needy is extremely gross.
That's what I am. Extremely needy. Or extremely gross. Or both. Jeez, sorry.
The only thing worse than watching two gals in a cat fight is when they decide to sink their claws into the audience.
Words of infinite wisdom. Pearl and Jordan chat a moment longer before they begin to walk back over toward you.
Sorry for the wait.
That wasn't much of a wait, it was like 2 seconds.
It took me a while to understand your stupid plan is all.
It was very complex. Get the cure, bring it to someone who can multiply it, get the heck out of here. Very complex. Sure, so now that you know why we're here, can you help us find whatever my dad left? He put it in I'm gonna call him Miyagi. Mr. Miyagi's office. Okay, it's Mora's.
Well,
About that.
Let me guess.
it's about why I've been here instead of with Pearl and you. This is really hard to admit, especially to you.
Yes, Common. Why me especially?
No reason. Just let me finish. I was brought
I'm the dads, combined into one, and now a child.
They told me that if either Pearl or I lost our humanity or something, they didn't want us to be too close and risk spreading the virus.
Okay, sounds fair.
I don't really get what they meant, but we're all okay, so it doesn't matter.
Oh my gosh, Buck's gonna be turned into a zombie.
Anyway, when we got here, I was taken to my uncle's office, and that's where they said they'd leave their stuff. But then they mulled it over before finally deciding to lock it all up somewhere else. They even gave me the security code.
Of course they did. Great! Let us know where and what the code is so we can get out of here.
Actually, you see...
I forgot, okay? They let me pick the place and the security code so nobody else could get to it, but I totally forgot where and what the code is.
I could get that you would forget what the code is, but where? I mean, this isn't like you parked a car in a Walmart parking lot and you're like walking around endlessly for hours and can't find it. Actually, that'd be pretty easy to find a car in a Walmart parking lot, but anyway. Wow.
Never trust nobody to remember nothing.
Yeah, this is coming from the hillbilly.
This is so embarrassing.
So you forgot completely? Like your brain is rotting away?
My brain isn't rotting away. I just forgot, and I stayed here to try and remember.
What do you think, Reggie? Can we help her?
I think you should buy a Nintendo Switch, because I'm Reggie.
Don't force yourself.
As if you have any other choice. In fact, giving players the choice in such a situation can be called the "but thou must" loop. Interesting. Nice coder humor. I appreciate that, and I will give you a solid golf clap. Thank you. She's too busy pretending not to like you because apparently Asian dudes like mean women or something. I guess that's a major trope in like all of these. Because like no woman can ever like a guy in any of these novels. Because heaven forbid that. I guess that makes sense since I like their, you know, population rate is driving itself into the ground. Correction. Diving into the ground. That's what I wanted to say. That is correct. This loop grants the illusion of choice and gives the player a false sense of control and impact on the story's progression when it's all just a big facade. I love this. This is a great game so far. But you really need to help Jordan, and that embarrassed face she makes when she has to admit a personal failure has been adorable to you for as long as you've known her. Yeah, I mean, we can't really take the second step unless we've already finished the first. We need to find that cure and whatever clues my dad left with it. He might even have a specific place in mind for me to take it to.
I owe you one, I guess. So far, I've been able to determine that I can use the reception desk's PC to check the access logs for all rooms requiring a security code for entry.
Oh my gosh, please make it realistic so that I can hate it.
Oh, really?
Big brain, small frame, okay. Confusing verbal bile, so obviously you mean big brain, small frame for the win, lock it in. That's our Jordan. Brain bigger than chest. No need to overcompensate for deteriorating gray matter. Speak to us like we've never heard English before in our lives. I like that, that's clever.
You say that like it's a bad thing. So sue me. I'm just saying that I can figure out what door was used last. That's probably where I put the cure.
You can also tell that the less that I talk on the stream, the more I'm actually into the story. So like the ones that we played before where it was like just garbage, the hottest of garbage, I would just like yappity yap 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 because like who gives a care about the story? But this story is actually pretty interesting, and that's why I give, you know, give more care to it. Then why didn't you say that in the first place?
Shut up. And seriously, you're grasping at straws for boob jokes with that last one.
Oh, I'm not grasping for anything.
Ever since I grew another cup size, Jordan's been super prideful about her chest. It's weird, because she was so upset when I couldn't loan her my bras anymore because of...
This just happened in this game. That sentence just happened in this game. okay? Take a minute to realize that that just happened. Okay, continuing on.
You shut up! That's totally different. Bras are expensive, so...
Let me ask you ladies out there, have you ever traded bras with your friend? Neighbor? Anyone? Because, I mean, me personally, but I'm just a guy, so listen, I understand that like it may be different. I have never, ever, or would I, trade underwear with another man. I don't even wear shorts. One time Spoon was like, hey, you can wear my Capital shorts, right? I was creeped out from that because like, he had washed them, but just the fact that his basketballs had been in the shorts at one point made me go like that, right? And I would feel that way about any other dude. So no, I won't wear basketball shorts, I won't wear underwear. I think even t-shirts is kind of sketchy for me, but I could handle that kind of because that's fine. But anything below the belt, oh my gosh, socks? No way. I'd rather take a punch to the face than wear another dude's socks, okay? That's not happening. Sometimes you party with your friends a little too hard and you need to share undies. True friendship there. Okay, I guess so. You know, I mean, I did end up wearing his shorts that time, his Capital shorts. Mr. Bumblebee. That's funny. That's good. I'm glad the stream can see that.
Anyway, Jordan, can you get into that PC without trouble?
One step ahead of you. I was turning it on right before you all came in.
Nice.
I had to fix a few things to get it working, but I mean, it was nothing someone who worked at a Beast Bargain wouldn't know how to do.
A Beast Bargain? Is that like a Best Buy? Beast Bargain. Beast Bargain. Bargain Beast. Bargain Beast. Bargain for the fun of it. Just activate their bargain badges. Show off.
Go back to your stupid coma if you don't like it.
Oh, I'm on it. Fair enough. All right, let's have a look. Everyone gathers over the dimly glowing PC monitor, and we toast s'mores. It's a white boxy monitor, a relic from ages past, when computers came in giant cow pattern packages because that was once a novel concept. Oh, hey, it's a gateway. Where's the Dell? No gateway. It's gateway, right? Gateway. Gateway had the cows, right? Jordan's thin, peeling fingers clatter against the computer's keyboard in a manner so deft, her hands seem more agile than those of the living, or perhaps just yours. She pulls up an access log that was stored on the shared network for the police station. Bless technology. Even when the world falls to hell, internal servers will keep all your darkest secrets on file. Since nobody is on duty to shut off your network due to unpaid internet bills, stuff like this and electricity are no real surprise to find in post-apocalypse situation. Shouldn't be apocalyptic, or not in this particular narrative at least. I love how the creators of this game break the fourth wall with us. They're just constantly talking to us. It's great. I love that. You know, I love that stuff before Deadpool. It's good. It's good stuff. I like it.
And there it is.
We don't even get to see the computer? Come on.
You seriously forgot you put it there, Zombaby?
Zombaby. I'm Zombaby, yes, I'm the real baby. Oh yeah, the Zombabies are just imitating, so won't the real Zombaby please stand up? Please stand up. And that's when we got our copyright notice, because it was so close to Eminem.
I understand you're embarrassed, but I have to agree.
I have to agree. Jordan, evidence storage is perhaps the most obvious place. We would have looked there first anyway.
Everyone needs to give me a freaking break. You should be grateful that you know it's there for sure.
Okay. Now all we need to do is figure out the code, right? Any ideas?
A few. I've always left clues about decoding my ciphers somewhere far from the cipher itself, so that even if someone found it, they might not connect the dots.
You must have some pretty perverted secrets if they have to keep them under lock and key like that.
I don't write perverted secrets in a diary using one of my ciphers. Just drop it, okay?
Sure you don't.
Well, kid, looks like we have an objective now. Help your friends Brad and Cousin figure out a code and get into that evidence room.
I swear to you, I thought this was a dungeon crawler. I mean, I saw a preview for a zombie game with anime girls that was a dungeon crawler. You know? Really? Really? There's one called Real Sugar Baby? That's cool. You take a look around and note that Buck and Pearl are standing by the reception desk while Jordan is hunched over the PC. Ooh, I get a choice. Choose your own adventure. Choose your own adventure. I'm gonna examine the PC because I'm a nerd. You stare at the PC that has an open folder on screen. You see a few files that Jordan managed to repair. Happy B-Day, Joe? Sobered? So bored. Okay, I thought it was like her hangover day. She got sober. Happy B-Day, Joe. Let's look at this one. Seems like they were planning some kind of surprise birthday thing for Pearl's dad. What's this? You zoom in on something that can't really be zoomed in on, and then somehow create a perfectly clear and zoomed in enhanced image of that same thing. Breaking the fourth wall again. Seems like a themed party. They wanted it to be a Western? There's a generic clip art of swinging saloon doors and brown text box with "No girls allowed" typed into it. Jordan peers over your shoulder. You're not gonna say that? They didn't pay her to say what you're looking at? Okay. See for yourself. Someone was planning a party. She doesn't talk here either. Clip art in an ugly brown text box. I think they were planning a shindig of the Western theme variety. So the subplots don't have voice actors. I'm gonna mark you down for that. When can you date them? I don't know. I'm hopefully by like chapter 28. I had to do some CSI shenanigans and zoom in on it. They're actually really small and are on a separate page. No girls allowed. Hey, do you remember when we were little and we would hang out at Pearl's place? Bedazzlers. I wandered around the woods alone. My only friend was a raccoon. He would bite me. He gave me rabies once, but we were in love. And that raccoon and I would have been married if not for careless hunters. Oh yeah, I even built a clubhouse. I think you put these pictures on here. They have to mean something. You're welcome. You stare at the PC that has an open folder on the screen. You see a few files that Jordan managed to repair. Alright, let's go to, let's Alt F4. Let's not. Let's go to soboard.txt. Really? The singer was the voice of Trini in Sailor Moon? Like, not the classic one, right? Like the new, modern Funimation reboot. Is it Funimation? I think it is. This... Ooh, that is not the one you want to see. This was her prawn. The biggest prawn in all of the ocean. The hottest, most buttery, sweetest, slide into your mouth, delicious prawn. Wait, so was that something you did? I gotta admit. The perverted ASCII. Wait, you said you didn't, but then basically admitted that you did. You're as contrary as ever, Jordan. This should be Loge's girlfriend. Jordan and Loge. These two? Like that. Okay? It's like the same person. Whoever wrote this girl wrote Loge. Except for she's a little more confident. ASCII. Oh, nice, K-Shadow! You know what to do. But I'm not going to try to influence your vote. But I would just say that there comes a time when you hear a certain call, and the world must... I can't sing the rest of these words. There are people, something. Oh, when it's time to do something, and vote, and kick that one guy out. Okay. As you wish, Princess Bride. You stare at the PC that has an open folder on screen. You see a few files that Jordan managed to repair. But didn't she just rip the power out of the computer? Thus, how am I doing this anymore? Registrar. Seems to be an official log of all the people getting checked in or detained or something. Of course, nobody signed it when Jordan arrived. Everything's been offline for a while, I guess. Leave it to Jordan to get things back in working order. You stare at the PC that has an open folder on the screen. Why do I keep reading this even though I've read it before? I'm gonna pick accesslog.dat for the win. Looks like the access log Jordan was looking at. The last time a security code was properly entered was about the time Pearl said our folks came here. It was the evidence holding room, which I'm pretty sure is up on the second floor somewhere. No reason to go there without the code, but I guess looking around can't hurt. I nailed that, you know I did. Funimation? Whatever, let's Alt F4. Enough amateur hacking for me. Let's do some footwork. Let's get dangerous. You turn from the PC as much as it pains you to do so. Do I have to do all of the side arcs, or at some point will I do the correct one and it'll stop me? Alright. Oh, I don't want to talk to Buck ever. Let's talk to... Oh, leave. Okay, yeah, because now I'm a country boy. Just because Buck is means I am too. Great. Let's talk to Jordan. Hey Jordan, think of anything to help me figure out your problem? Jordan? Jordan was either thinking really hard or she was focused on letting out a silent toot. It's not lowbrow humor. We've all done it. Fart jokes. Oh my gosh, I love these people. I must meet the developer. If you're the developer and you want to make plushies or merchandise of any kind, because I feel like we're kindred spirits here. I feel like you know me. Like we're friends or brothers or sisters of lovers. Something, right? You call Symbiote. We'll make it work. We'll do it for you, okay? We'll kick in a free prototype, okay? I just gotta meet you, man. I know you're out there. I know you're listening. It's not like you apologize without Pearl telling you to. You can't help it. I get it. We have to assume the memories are in there somewhere, you know. Did you hang out anywhere else, or were you taken to any room in particular? Look at my voice cracked in it. Particular? It's incredible, particular. I'm a real boy. You take a look around and note that Buck and Pearl are standing by the reception. Oh my gosh, I read this. I'm just gonna get it over with. I don't want to talk to Buck, but clearly I have to talk to everyone, so let's just get the awfulness over immediately. Let's go, Buck. Get Buck, get Buck, get Buck, get Buck, get Buck. Hey, 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 too legit to quit. Hey, hey. Okay. Hey, Buck, any experience in cracking girl's secret code? Yeah, I'm that starved. Not taking my bait, huh? Then how about an inspiring story? Popo Hut? Or Po-Poo-Poo Hut? Poo-Poo Hut? Popa? Pop? Popo! Like the police! Haha! I'm not surprised that you've been arrested once or twice. Yes, because he's a bleeding heart liberal. He loves everyone, and his Prius truck is amazing. Just some kind of riot? I'd think if you were riding, you'd know for... Wait, take two. Just some kind of riot? I'd think if you were riding, you'd know what for. So he's pro-riot. Vote for the buck ticket in 2020. He's pro-riot. Yeah, I guess. More of a panic. Panic at the disco, kids. Panic at the disco. That's not good when you eat your cellmates. And then the ones who were eaten came back? He's like the dog in Pirates of the Caribbean. He can break out of anywhere, but you gotta give him a treat. Tell him he's a good boy. You took your shotgun to the riot? Wait, I don't care. Did you have any cellmates? Buck was quick to erase the grim expression on his face as he gives you a firm pat on the back with a guffaw? I've never seen that word before in my life. Is this some hillbilly word? Guffaw. Guffawa. A gouffé. Gouffé. Oui, Gouffé. It is me, Mickey Mouse. Gouffé, come on over, let's play. We're French Mickey Mouse and Gouffé. At the parfait. Hey, we get lay. That's not good. That was a damn good story, Buck. Oops, my bad. Okay, we're almost done talking to everyone. Talk to Pearl. Hey yourself. How you holding up? How you doing? Yo, hey! Has your memory really suffered? Oh, that'd be sad, actually. That's the sad moment here. So you say, but you always cut your fingers, even before all this. I mean, you had bandages all over your hands from kitchen knife snafus in the past. To me, you're more or less the same Pearl as ever. A good cook, a kind soul, but stupefyingly clumsy with a knife. So the one sentence says, I promise I didn't make you eat too much of me, implying that some of her was ate. And then it says today's soup was pearl free. So what is it? Did I eat a little of you or zero of you? The world is wanting to know. Not French. Hashtag not French, Bumblebot. Wait, too much? So like maybe a little, but not exceeding factory standards? Hey, that's what I said. Nice. Again, Pearl, this is no time to giggle. Ugh, I hope I didn't get sick from neurotic flesh flakes. Necrotic. Take two. Again, Pearl, this is no time to giggle. Ugh, I hope I didn't get sick from necrotic flesh flakes. Alright, we've done it all. It's time to leave. Here we go. I've already examined the PC. Let's mosey. Hey everyone, I'm going to check out Mr. Morari's office. Thanks, Buck. You are a radiant beacon of hope for us all. And damn big biceps. Sorry, darn big biceps. Want to go with me, Jordan? Pearl can stay here with Buck. I'm sure it's totally safe to do that. Oh, I want some points. Yeah. Pearl begins to pout in such an obvious and exaggerated manner that even Buck rolls his eyes. I'm sorry, Pearl, but I don't want to leave anybody alone, and that includes Buck. Oh, that's me, sorry. You seem way too happy right now, Jordan. We'll be back, Buck. I was all rocking out to the music. I don't need to read. You're in the police station lobby. Oh my gosh, what the heck? World map. There's a world map. There's a world map in this game. That's so great. Wait. Learn game mechanics with Buck. Buck's truck. Repair weapon. Wow, see, this might turn into a dungeon crawler after all. Learn game mechanics with Buck's. Buck's truck. World map. Explore. But first, I always gotta save. Awesome. And unfortunately with that, we've hit our time on the Symbiote Studios show. I would like to send a big thanks out to Mr. Bumblebot, K Shadow, who knows to do the right thing with that vote, Stacks, Loj my man, aka Common Pikachu, and everyone else. I would like to send a shout out to Zaymot, aka Eric, and Spoon, my brother in crime. So until I see you guys next time, please check us out at shop.symbiotestudios.com, because we would love it if you would buy maybe that t-shirt above me. It's a really cool Snake Eyes and Timber t-shirt, and you'll look very stylish this summer if you have it on. It's only $19.99. Plus, you know, we made it, and we put lots of hard work and quality into that, and we'd love for you to just give us a chance to check it out. Well, I really had fun today. This game is great, and I'm going to continue it. I hardly ever say that about games. I didn't say that about the G.I. Joe game. I didn't say that about any other game. But this game, I will definitely continue playing. So, until I see you guys next time, good luck, farewell, and happy memories to you. We'll wear the Easter bonnet at the Christmas parade. Zaijian.
I know we should be sleeping.